My name is Castiel. I'm a library officer at Yarra Libraries and a trans individual. I use he or they pronouns.
Hi, my name is Nick and my pronouns are they, them.
My name's Mama Alto and my pronouns are she and hers.
I'm Adelaide, my pronouns are she, her.
My name is Amal Leotalu. My pronouns are she, her, goddess and diva.
My name is Kip and my pronouns are he, him.
Trans Day visibility that's a big question.
To me, Trans Day of Visibility is a very important day. It's a day where we can celebrate and empower all of our communities who are trans and gender diverse.
Celebrating our creativity, our brilliance.
Part of it, I guess, is visibility and awareness of the trans community. When I first came out, I think about 5 years ago, I didn't even really know trans people existed, and so it taken me quite a few years to sort of figure out that's what I was.
This is a day about celebrating the talented and wonderful things that trans people and gender diverse people can do.
I see it as a day of reflection and acknowledging some of our past histories, which for some of us have been quite challenging, that we find ways to navigate our journeys in the hope that for all of us that there's something great that comes for community.
Trans Day visibility is basically what it says on the tin. It's celebrating the fact that we exist and that we are allowing ourselves to exist and being proud of ourselves, because often it's a very long road until that can happen.
It's also a day where we get to really just own our beauty, our power, our togetherness, because visibility can be a double-edged sword. It can actually be quite perilous and dangerous to be visible.
Not every workplace is supportive and inclusive, but I'm sort of the opinion, like, whenever I apply for interviews, I always put my pronouns and make it aware, because I figure if someone's going to discriminate, I don't want to be associated with them.
It's about the community coming together and celebrating, but also creating a world that's safe for everyone to be visible as they like. Safety to me looks like people being able to wear what they want when they go out without worrying about strangers' reactions. It looks like people being unafraid to be unapologetically themselves.
Well, definitely being out and loud and proud, or any way you feel comfortable to be.
Safety also means that you can be in conversation with someone and not have to be preoccupied or worried that that person's going to ask you an inappropriate question or misgender you blatantly or subtly.
A lot of people are like, I don't want to use they, them pronouns, it's not what we normally use. But I sort of figure, like, if someone asks you to call them a particular name or particular pronouns, like, there's no reason not to, even if it's not a real word. Like, it's just about respect. Like, if someone had like a childhood nickname that they were bullied with and they asked you not to call it, you wouldn't call them that.
Having accessible bathrooms, having the ability to take leave for medical reasons that might be different from our cisgender counterparts. Having that support in place if anything does happen, knowing that we have people that will listen to us and take things seriously.
Training for staff and awareness of what things are and aren't okay to ask.
As long as what someone does and who they feel they are doesn't harm anybody else, we should all be able to come to a place where we not only tolerate each other, but embrace and celebrate each other.
Yarra is really good because we have quite a few trans people working here. It's the first workplace I've had where there are other people that have similar experiences like that to me.
So some of the things people can do in the workplace that make me feel welcome is ask my pronouns when they first meet me. My name is Kip on my badge, but say I hadn't had the opportunity to change it yet. I think for other people it could be like, and what name do you use? What pronouns do you use? And I think if we ask everyone that, not just our cis, not just our trans staff members, if it's just a general thing we do for everybody, it makes it more inclusive.
Oftentimes the ID doesn't match the person.
You know, everyone wearing pronoun badges or introducing their pronouns when they meet someone new helps create that safety.
Allies get it about doing research about trans people, trans community, that we're not having to do all the work.
A great ally should be aware that, you know, there are ways to educate themselves that don't involve asking people directly.
We have to think about where curiosity turns into discomfort, turns into distress.
There are definitely some things that should be just Googled first.
You can be very well intentioned, but it's all about impact.
Sometimes talking about these things can make people who aren't trans very uncomfortable, but I want everyone to feel empowered, to know themselves, and to know that there are as many ways of experiencing gender and experiencing who we are in the world as there are individual human beings on this planet. And that's a beautiful thing.
It's not like we woke up one day and went, all right, so I'm trans, and all right, the checklist.
We don't fit into one box. That's why when you see there's all these labels, and it seems overwhelming to some people, there's all these different words, and you're like, why do we need so many words? But it's just a way for people to describe and relate to others like them.
There's a lot of trans people, there's a lot of queer people that work here, and we all present really differently.
We're just other people that maybe experience the world a little bit differently to most people. But yeah, we're still, skilled, talented, amazing people.
Queer people and trans people are everywhere. They are part of every community, no matter what, and they are always going to be part of every community, which is wonderful.
I think we're moving from just acceptance to actually celebrating the fact that diversity is brilliant and it makes workplaces and cultures better.
A lot of people think that transness is about trying to be more special than everyone else. Actually, it's about recognising that every single human being on the planet is unique and beautiful and special and important.
The theme for 2021 is Be Seen, See Me.
The idea of being seen is a very emotional thing. For so long, trans and gender diverse people have had to hide our identities or be told to be ashamed or be told that we weren't meaningful parts of society or told that we didn't even exist. And so to be seen is very validating.
Presenting who you are and loving who you are and showing that confidence to everyone and demanding people's attention and not cowering from any fear of judgment or anything takes guts and it takes a lot of work. To be able to say that phrase is a mark of achievement. It's a milestone.
Once we're seen, then we can form communities and friendships and love each other better, because once you know somebody, you can love them.
Be seen, see me.
Be seen, see me.
Be seen, see me.
Be seen, see me.
Be seen, see me.